Hey, I want to thank all of you for the tremendous support that you guys been giving me on my new video. I also would like to thank all of you for all these kind messages I've been receiving, and I'm glad that this video has entertained you and you guys really enjoyed it, and I truly mean it when I say thank you, because the video wouldn't be where it's heading if it wasn't for you guys. So that's all I wanted to say before I started this explanation. Oh, and a few more things. I want to thank my friend who was also the director and starred, like he had an appearance on there. Alex, the director. I want to thank him. You guys should add him on, follow him or subscribe, whatever, on YouTube. I want to thank Kenton, who was the dancer on the beach, for doing a great job and adding, that pizzazz, I don't know what you want to call it, the Shazam or whatever, to the video. And I just want to thank Makai for participating and, for her funny expressions in the video. The video wouldn't be the way it is if it wasn't for them, and I just want to say thank you. And I also want to thank, obviously, Lady Gaga. If she didn't make the song, I wouldn't have the vision to make this video. And I want to thank Clarence Clemons for the saxophone break he did, because if it wasn't for him, the song wouldn't be good as it is right now. So the music video starts out with a fire, and basically I put that in there to, kind of resemble the eternal flame of the past celebrities per se, and the the lights that you see on the wall resemble the passing, like the fire and the lights go hand in hand together to represent that they have passed into the edge of glory, but their work still remains successful and they will still be remembered, and their legends will shine on, they will burn on until, the world is basically over. And then, I don't know if you noticed on my thumb, when I'm like this, it says Amy. And basically what I did was did an homage to Amy Winehouse, who I adored and loved greatly. I attempted to recreate her eye makeup, but I ran out of eyeliner, so I had to use markers. It didn't come out good, but I hope you guys kind of understood it and kind of caught the name Amy on my thumb. So that part right there, particularly whatever, means it's a shout out to Amy and her passing. And then it goes on to me, being lifted up from the bed. That basically symbolizes, like being awake and I'm being brought into the light, like I'm being pushed up to my edge, I'm being brought to another life. And I don't know if you saw it, but as I was walking during the first verse, I had a necklace on my wrist, and it was a Thunderbolt, and that's a Lady Gaga necklace, and I did that purposely, as a shout out, kind of tribute to Lady Gaga. The part where you see me, on the tennis court with my hands on there, and I'm bending down. If you see, it says, right here, it says CC, which stands for Clarence Clemons. I'm a fail. Oh well. It says his name, and I put that there because he died of a stroke like a week after the video came out, I think. And I did this as another, tribute to him, because, he was a great saxophone player, and the song wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for him. And when you see me, put my head down, kind of smiling at the ground, I'm kind of praying, because I realize they're no longer on this earth, harassed by, all the people that hate them for no reason, so they're in a happier place. That's why I smiled. So the part where the saxophone break starts, basically the bridge of the song, if you see me come out of a dark hallway, um, which means, you know, I'm coming out of the darkness, you know, of my depression and my sorrow of the passing. My two friends, the guy that's there, that's Alex, the director. Like I said, subscribe to him, and that's my friend Makai. You guys gotta subscribe to her and listen to her covers. They're really good. Well, basically, this part shows me coming out of my depression and, you know, becoming happy through dance. And I see them, and, you know, I tell them, you know, let's go dance, let's put the pain away and release our sad emotions and just dance and have a good time and just forget the world around us. And so that's what that whole saxophone break is about. It's about dancing for joy instead of just sitting and mourning the loss of someone who was great and meant something to you. And then about like at 4 minutes and 57 seconds, you notice that I climb over that little playground ladder. That represents, you know, climbing over the hardships in life that you go through. And when you climb over it, like that's what it represents. It represents climbing over the hardships in life and putting it behind you. But when you're climbing up, you kind of struggle, but you still get over it. And that's what it represented in this video. And then it shows me running to a vast open lake, and that open lake, in my eyes, represented a sense of freedom to roam, like just an endless possibility of life that just goes on and on and on. And that's what I felt that should be included in this video, because I'm running towards the endless possibilities of life that are in that open area. And that's what I felt that had to be in there. And then towards the end, you see me shed a tear, and that tears, you know, represents obviously sadness and emotion towards the passing of these wonderful, wonderful people. And I realized, which was quite odd, when the camera went up to the clouds, it kind of looks like a heart if you kind of look at it. So it was like that, you know, that day was like, I don't know, I thought it was a sign that it was supposed to be shot that day, and I'm glad it was, because there was a heart in the clouds. And, you know, I felt like Alexander McQueen was probably watching down and, you know, felt happy that I was paying tribute to him and all these other people like Amy Winehouse and Clarence, and, you know, they were great people. And then it ends with Alexander McQueen at his fashion show. I think it was I don't want to say fall and winter collection, I don't want to be wrong, but it was one of his shows where he featured Bad Romance. And like, Alexander McQueen's fashion meant something to me, because he was an artist on his own, and he used his expression through his fashion, and he told stories through it. And, you know, we get that only once in a lifetime, and Alexander McQueen was that once in a lifetime. And we should start, as a youth, should recognize that there's art all around us, but you guys have to open your eyes instead of being closed-minded. And it ends with him waving and the dedication title. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I had an amazing time making it, and, you know, keep on sharing the video. It was, you know, this video meant a lot to me. When I heard it, I automatically thought I needed to pay tribute to Alexander McQueen. And then during the process of this video being edited, I had just learned news of Amy Winehouse's passing, and, you know, I had like a whole day of staying off the internet and just laying in bed, because, you know, yes, she did drugs, but she was someone that I kind of looked up to, because, you know, there's more to her than what she has done with her body of drugs. And people just need to understand that just because she's done drugs doesn't mean she's a bad person. So I want to thank all of you again for this tremendous support and kind words I've been receiving. I really hope that you would enjoy the other videos I'll be doing in the future. I plan to do an anti-bullying music video of a certain song. It's a song by a Disney star. Hope you guys know where I'm going. So, thanks, and I hope you continue sharing and watching and keep the views going up. Bye. Monster Paw.